Hello, my name is Sasha with Wave Hope Reiki and more. One of our goals for this year is to gain more in our spiritual gifts and work more with our intuition and be less in our self doubt phase of life and spirituality. So, one of my goals is to really work with and understand my tarot cards better. I do really well with oracle cards. Oracle cards are my jam. I'm a very imaginative visual person. Like I'm able to look at a picture and it's able to send me somewhere visually to an old memory of myself that I can relate back to the person that I'm reading, or it's able to send me to their memory, and it works better. Whereas a tarot card is more like, this is the meaning of the card, this is, and then you put it with other cards and their specific meanings, and it feels like math. So I never really sat down, and I always have to pull out my book, but I want to actually learn my tarot cards a lot better and the symbols in the cards. And then I figured if I did the Rider Waite ones, I would start with the full first and just go kind of in order. And this is the deck that I actually use, and it is the Tarot of Dreams. So I like this. I was drawn to this tarot deck, but I want to learn all the books you get about tarot cards have the regular ones, like the old style ones, and then we'll see how this relates to it, and then we'll talk about the reverse, and then we'll move on, and I'll post more videos, and we'll keep learning the tarot cards so that we can use them in our practices. And maybe I'll use them more, or maybe I'll get done and I'll be like, nope, this is not for me. But let's get rid of some of that math feeling that I have towards the cards. So if you have your tarot cards, pause the video, go get them, grab your full card, and let's see all of the things that we see in the picture. And then let's relate it to the card. So this is the Fool. We see he's on the cliff. He's at the edge of the cliff. We see he's got this little staff with his bag, probably got all of his supplies and goodies for whatever journey he's going on. We've got a white dog. We've got a white rose in his hand. We've got the sun. We've got the 0. He looks like he's prepared. So let's talk about it. We know that the Fool card is like the beginning of something, like new beginnings. Like if I think about when I see the card already, I think about new beginnings, starting something new, kind of unpredictably unprepared, but excited for a new journey. So the position of the cliff. What does the cliff mean in this card? He's standing at the edge of the cliff, suggesting new beginnings. A leap of faith or stepping into the unknown. It represents the trust and openness needed when embarking on a new journey, whether literal or metaphorically. So we're starting something new. Maybe we're moving on from something. Maybe we're starting a new job. Maybe we're starting a new spiritual journey like us. We're learning our cards together. So I like that. That makes sense. The dog. What is the dog? We've got a white dog. A white. What is the color white? White kind of connects to our crown chakra if we're thinking about it. White connects to purity, connects to my spirit guides. Let's see what the dog. The dog is often seen as a symbol of loyalty. Dogs are loyal. We can remember that. Instinct and protective. It might represent the Fool's intuition or companions on their journey. It can also symbolize the unattained aspect of the Fool's personality, encouraging them to trust their instinct. The dog kind of makes me think of young too. Like, we're young. We're young. I don't know. Young, starting something new. The bag the Fool carries contains the essentials representing the knowledge. experience, or tools needed for their journey. The fact that it is a small bag suggests that the Fool does not yet know everything and is not burdened by too much baggage or expectations. They are open to learning and growing. So he's not completely prepared for the journey that he's about to go on. He's got some things, but he's young, right? The dog makes me feel more young vibes than the bag. I don't know. But we got the young. The white rose. Sometimes the Fool holds a white rose symbolizing purity, innocence, and the pursuit of truth. Roses make me think of grandma energy. White rose, purity, innocence. Can we remember that? Probably, maybe. It speaks to the Fool's untainted, open-minded approach to life and experience. See, so again, this is like the innocence, the young, unknowing. The sun, the bright sun, often seen in the background, is a symbol of optimism, enlightenment, and hope. It shows that the Fool has the energy and vitality to embark on their journey. So the sun, suns are yellow. Suns remind me of the solar plexus. So we've got the energy, we've got the willpower, we've got the strength to move forward on this new journey we're about to go on. We've got the dog. He's playful. He's innocent. Purity. We're seeking the truth. We're going to take a leap of faith. We're going to start a new journey. The number 0. The Fool is numbered 0, which can signify the start of a cycle. Oh, so the start of a cycle. The potential for infinite possibilities, or the concept of nothingness before creation. This represents the idea of boundless potential and the freedom of not being constrained by preconceived notions or past experiences. Starting a new cycle, a new phase in life, maybe. Energy. Not really prepared, but a little prepared. Innocence, young, loyal, protective energy, starting a new journey, a new leap of faith, a new beginning. Okay. The Fool card, innocence and new beginnings. The Fool represents a fresh start, the beginning of a journey, or taking a chance without knowing exactly where it will lead. The image of standing at the cliff's edge mirrors the idea of stepping into the unknown with an open heart and trusting that things will unfold as they should. The Fool embodies freedom from restrictions. This is reflected in their carefree attitude, symbolized by the lack of burden or heavy possessions. I'm ready to start new, start fresh. The dog and the white rose show their connection to the world, full of innocence, spontaneity, and trust. The card encourages embracing uncertainty despite the potential for a fall. The Fool is not fearful because they trust in the universal support. The symbolism of the cliff reflects this leap of faith into the unknown. The Fool represents someone who is open to new experiences, embracing life with enthusiasm and curiosity. The symbolic tool shows the bag, the rose, and the dog show that while the Fool may not know exactly what lies ahead, they are ready to discover and learn. A journey of self-discovery, trusting your intuition, and being open to the adventures that life brings, even when it's uncertain or risky. The symbolism points to a reminder that sometimes the best path forward is one of trust, innocence, and the willingness to take that first step without overthinking. Okay. Do we have that then? We've got the cliff, the leap of faith, the dog, loyal, innocent, young, playful, not very prepared for this new journey, but trusting in his intuition that he's making the right decision to move forward. Innocent, truth seeker, the sun, solar plexus, energy, willpower, strength. We're starting a new cycle, a new adventure. I think we've got this card. Okay. Now we've got this one. maybe what happens if, like, I learned my tarot cards front and back, and then I'm drawn to the old style. Okay, we've got this one. So we're looking at the card. He's balancing on a ball. There's a cat pawing at a butterfly. He's holding a ring, like a hoop, a sphere of the world. He's got medals. He has a fish, like tie thing. He doesn't really have a face. There's clouds around the picture. There's a rainbow around it. There's a city behind him. He's hovering above the water. This is very different. Still gives off that innocent journey, going on a journey vibe. I have the world in my hands. I'm ready to make the decision, right? Maybe. Circle, cycles. We talked about that, starting something new, starting a cycle. Playfulness. So instead of the dog, it has a cat. So that's our innocence, our young-hearted thing. Okay, let's see what the card says. Let's see what I wrote down. Let's take a look. Hovering above the water on the circus ball represents the emotional realm and the subconscious. The Fool hovering above suggests that they are not yet fully immersed in emotional waters. They are still detached and playful, lightly stepping into life's experiences without being bogged down by emotional depth or attachment. It speaks a sense of lightness and playfulness. Again, more innocence. Okay. Balancing on the circus ball adds an element of fragility and balance, indicating that the Fool is navigating life in a delicate, precautious way. The orange cat is often associated with curiosity, independence, and a playful spirit. The butterflies symbolize growth, metamorphosis, and transformation, natural life cycles. That makes sense too. Rainbow is an incredible, powerful symbol of hope, promise, and the connection to the divine or spiritual realm. So we're following our intuition, playfulness, we're balancing life. Facing away from the town, detached from conventional or established life. So making a new decision, turning our back on what we do know to start something new. I like that. Like that. The yellow hoop, infinite possibilities, see cycles, starting something new, a new journey. The medals on his chest could symbolize strength, protection, or armor. The mask is mysterious, and the Fool is still discovering who they are. Oh. So we don't know him yet, because who is he? Who are we? We're starting this new journey. We have endless possibilities. Did we talk about what's the world? The clouds surrounding the Fool is dreamy, mystical quality of the image suggests that the Fool is in a space between reality and the unknown. The moon is all about intuition, so that's easy, trusting in the intuition. Okay. I do have this one. Being foolish, playing the fool, making fun of something, the beginning of an endeavor or journey, an unorthodox or nonconformist approach, being a catalyst for change. It does have these like Hebrew letters. So this one's the Hebrew letter for ox. The ox is used to till the field, preparing them for the introduction of seeds, which will eventually grow. So planting seeds that will eventually grow. And then this sign in astrology is Uranus, It's the planet of eccentric, originality, and anarchy. I don't know. So looking at our Fool's card, we're starting something new. We're following our intuition. The rose and that, the moon, starting something new. The fish tie is probably, fish remind me of hope. So like taking the leap of faith or balancing to find something new, to trust in our intuition. We're very youthful. There's a lot of growth and transformation about to happen. We have all the decisions that we can make in our hands. Like we are the thing that leads to our new beginnings. This is the ox planting seeds. This is Uranus, which is eccentric, originality, starting something new. We don't exactly know who we are. We're not very prepared, but we're about to take this leap of faith. We're turning away from the town. We're making steps forward. I think this makes a lot of sense. Now, if you were to get it in reversed, that's the reversed meaning. So if we think about are we fighting against new beginnings? Are we not really following our intuition, but trying to push ourselves to do things that we're not supposed to be doing? Are we being too much of a risk taker? Not following our intuition, too much of a risk taker. What is the reverse? Let's read the reversed. Is the leap of faith too far? The Fool reversed brings out his irresponsible side. As his mouth works ahead of his brain without thinking through the downside, the Fool makes decisions that are not wise. The reverse Fool leaps without awareness and so becomes the literal idiot, sabotaging his chances due to desperation and irrationality. So we're not trusting our intuition. Think carefully before agreeing to new approach to work and hold back from emotional commitments until you are sure of your footing. Okay, I like this. So don't be an idiot. This one, new beginnings. Starting something new. Don't be an idiot. Where's your footing? Are you really supposed to be making those decisions? I like that. So hopefully this helps you. Which card do you like better? Do you like the old one or the dream one? I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully you'll see the next video soon.